Good morning, everyone. I think I'm live here. See the camera through the. Today is on Wednesday. Oh, sorry, Friday, January 3rd, 2025. Second day of trading for the month, for the year. Just getting started here. Let me see if I see if I'm live. But let's double check here if I'm live. It looks like I am live. Okay. So this market has opened up here, going higher. So something is going on with my microphone. Not my microphone, my camera today. I can't see. I can see myself in the screen. Reason it's not showing the camera, but we're gonna have to do without the camera. So the market is up, as we can see here. This is the ES. It's going higher. So for us to participate here, we would need a pullback to go, even though it's getting a little extended here. But overnight, we can see this market went kind of sideways and then broke out here this morning at the open. So we would need a pullback coming probably to maybe 45 and then going back up this way. So that would be something that we would be looking for here. And NQ, sorry. It's probably same story here. Sideways overnight. Kind of up, sideways, and then broke out to the upside here. So again, we would want to see a pullback coming toward the breakout level here. I'm going to put a line right around here, which is 275. 275. I'm not sure if we're going to get that, but if we do, that would be ideal. But at the moment, we are bullish. We got a pivot here. Can we break that? We're gonna have to. But right now, this market is definitely overextended. So if we're expecting a pullback, a short here may not be a bad idea. But we'll just have to wait the ES here, because yeah, that's what we're gonna find out. Because if we break down 61 here, a short could be an option here, but this market is pretty strong. Let me look at the order flow on my order screen here. Yeah, definitely some sellers are coming in here. Let's see if we. So let's just wait and see. Not sure what happened to my camera. Let's see if I can fix that. Looks like it's going lower here. A couple bars to the upside here and a U-turn to the downside. We may want to take a short. Again, this is probably a risky trade because clearly we're in an uptrend, but this is extended. So we may take advantage of we'll be careful here. Oh, shoot. Look at this push down. Boy. Yeah. I mean, right over here, we wanted to go short about 62, 61. It's definitely doing it. Yeah, hesitation here. Wow, look at this sell-off. So I could get to this fair value gap, 9-minute fair value gap, and just starting to sell off. Again, we wanted it to come back down toward this level anyway. If you wanted to buy, this is a complete reversal now, or is it just... the sellers are clearly in charge right now. Kind of a little bit of a lag on my ES. Everything else is working, but ES, I'm like about 20 seconds behind, so I'm not sure what's going on. Yeah, looks like ES is trying to bounce to the upside here. We're getting here. Look, this was a little retracement here to go lower. Yeah, we are going lower, so I think I didn't try to engage long here. Wait and see down now. It'll be a little VWAP, seeing pull back in the NQ. Yeah, looks like we're trying to bounce higher here. 954. We are really close to the nose. We have nose coming at 10. So because of that, we're definitely not going to take a position at the moment. 10 o'clock, we got ISM Manufacturing PMI. So about 5 minutes, position one way or the other, because that will definitely affect the market. So we're just going to wait and let the news settle. Let the market settle after the news, and then we'll go from there. So for now, we'll just be on standby for the next 5 minutes or so, because we got to let the market digest the news after 10 o'clock, and we'll decide which way we want to trade. But so far, this market's been paying both ways. Whether you jump on long at the open, you make money, and when you get to this liquidity zone here, I didn't take advantage of that, but here was taking short below 61, and that's what happened here. We went all the way down to the zone, Now we're trying to bounce off that. So let's see what the news says, and we'll go from there. Okay, the news is out. Looks like market is lacking this news, or maybe not. As you can see here in the NQ middle at the bottom, market is kind of going crazy. So, but let's see. Yeah, it looks like it's a positive number. It's a positive number, so we might see some up movement here, but definitely want to let it settle for the first 5 minutes. We jumped too early here. We're going hot. In the meantime, I was trying to fix my camera, but it looks like it's not going to fix this time around. So just gonna have to wait in that time. To me, it's still not clear yet where we want to go. Looks like we may want to go lower first and then go higher. Just gonna have to wait and see what happens. The big boys can use the news either way. The news could be positive, but they still want to push the market down. They can do that. So that's why we gotta wait here. So far, this market looks like he wants to go lower, but at the same time, we gotta wait. Yeah, buyers are coming at the moment, and when I look at the volume profile too on the other screen, we're at the POC, which is a pretty important level. POC is really close to the value area high, so we may see some up movement here. We're looking at this might go higher here. Maybe. Let's see. We'll find out. If we get to 61.50, yeah, we'll probably go higher. But again, we're right below this band here, so the higher move. Let's wait for a pullback here. I got one bar pullback. That's kind of close to the pivot. But pivots are meant to be broken. So let's see if we can get a deeper pullback here. Or even come back to the VWAP. Instead, come back to this band and we'll go higher. That's what we're doing. That's what we're seeing right now. I should expect some kind of pullback here. It's happening in this bar. Within this bar, there's a pullback. So when the market just opened, the scenario we can depict it. We say, hey, come back to this zone and that's what they're doing. I missed this entry, I would say, maybe down here. I didn't like the fact it was so close to the pivot. Because when you're trading, you always want to assume that the pivot is going to hold until it breaks. Now, when it breaks down here, could have definitely, because within this bar here, there's a pullback. But after the fact, everything looks really clear, crystal clear. That's why we trade on the right edge. We don't trade in the middle of the chart. Now, right now, if we get a pullback to this band at 58, we may want to go higher. We may want to go long. But right now, we're kind of ranging here. Definitely would want to, we'll see a pullback here, maybe about 56, 58, 56. And then if we can get that U-turn in the middle of this band, we can go higher. But doesn't look like we're gonna get that chance. Oh, we may. Let's see what happens. Okay, we're getting that pullback. 57, 56. Could just be a failure to make a new high to go lower here. That could be the case. If the news is not strong enough to bring this market high to a new high, that could be a sign, hey, we're going lower. We're going higher here. Okay. Yeah, we're going higher. I don't like this at all, but I may go higher. I'm gonna bought a little high here to my liking, but anticipating it to go higher with the order flow, but looks like there's a chance. Yeah, doesn't look too good. I'm not rearranging. Yeah, I think I'm gonna close this trade early, or just reduce my risk to 59.50, or maybe not. I'm not even gonna have a chance to. Yeah, at least we had a stop in place here. Looks like we want to go lower. That's like I thought. This didn't have enough strength to go higher, so we should be going lower here. That's what it looks like it's doing. We may try a short on the NQ when we get a U-turn here. Doesn't mean that's what we're gonna get. There's a deeper pullback here.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order canceled.
Second target got hit. First target got hit, but the second target didn't. Yeah, I have the wrong account selected here. Yeah, that's why. I'm having a delay here, and one of my screens showing that I'm almost in profit, and this one is showing I'm really low. Yeah, I got the first target hit. That's what I'm trying. Yeah, there's a little bit of delay here. See here, I'm showing that I'm up on one screen, but down on the other. But I'm gonna see that's what I'm showing. Yeah. Good thing I have two screens here, because that's how I was able to get my stuff out of harm's way here. It looks like we're gonna hit it.
Order filled.
Okay. See, I got my target got hit here. Okay, good. Looks like let's see, I got a minute delay here, so I'm not gonna trade off RVP. I think I'm gonna wait for it to catch up here. Everything else is looking all right. If I move this over here, as you can see, it got a minute delay in the ES. That's what the issue is the B, but everything else is pretty good. So it's gonna have to wait for this to normalize itself. Also, it's probably a good time to take a break anyway, because it's about 10 minutes to 10:30. So I want to see where the initial balance is gonna be. But at the moment, it looks like this market wants to go lower. NQ is kind of ranging here. Just gotta have to wait and see here. Like a minute behind. Now, those things happen. I don't have too many ES chart open. I don't think that's the case, but I don't really use this, so I'm gonna close this out. Where else do I have an ES chart open? Yeah, it's going down now. It's catching up. Like it might be time. I'm gonna take a little break. Go downstairs for a minute, and yeah, it's catching up. So it's almost still down real time here on the ES, but NQ is definitely selling off. I think it's selling off at the moment. Look at gold and see what gold is doing. Definitely could be a bounce here in this market. Let's see. Let me put my sign here saying I'll be back in 15 minutes. Notepad. It'll be back in 15 minutes, guys. Hey, I'm back. Looks like this market wants to go higher now. What the NQ doing? Q is going higher. I was looking at gold instead of ES over here. All right, so looks like we're going higher. Yeah, just looking at this here. So looks like we're gonna get a pullback from that up movement and lower.
Order submitted.
Be not.
Order canceled.
Oh, okay, what is it? This really doesn't inspire me much. I think at the moment I would favor a short here. Cancel it. Yeah. Looks like it would have worked. And now to me, this market is a big mess. There's not much conviction on one way or the other. 10:40 on the Friday. It's still early in the day, but I think I'm gonna wrap up this. This stream here. Yeah, it looks like we're moving higher here now. With that said, I'm gonna end the stream. Please, guys, be careful out there. Trade what you see. Trade the right edge. We cannot trade back here, so we can only trade here. So what the market is doing at the moment. So right now it's approaching a pivot. And then on stream we're one and we got short here, then we close it. And now we lost a tick here because we weren't too sure. We went long and then this happened. Look, we had a winner right here. We got the first target here, second target, right on the dot. And we did enter up here, which was kind of high to my liking, but we got stopped out. So, technically we 1-1 on the stream. Still not a bad day, but we'll just call it the day for now. Have a good weekend, and I'll be streaming again on Monday starting at 9 a.m. Thank you. Good luck, and God bless. Take care. Bye bye. Have a good weekend.